All right, let's talk about the controversial story in the NBA, and the dateline is the Valley of the Sun in Phoenix. Robert Sarver is selling the team. This came days after that guy, Adam Silver, completed an NBA investigation into a toxic workplace situation. 1-year suspension, $10 million fine. Big issue. Why was he not forced to sell the team, considering what Robert Sarver did as it relates to his interaction with his employees, toxic workplace? Why he was not disciplined like Donald Sterling was disciplined with the Clippers, who was forced to sell for history of being a bad owner. Well, Adam Silver said we could not remove him. Well, then the players took over. And Chris Paul, star guard, Phoenix Suns, dropping hints. You didn't do enough. We're going to do something. LeBron James was critical. A number of other NBA veterans were critical that the NBA league office should have expelled this guy from the game. Chris Paul started dropping hints. We won't play for him. We won't come to camp.
Good.
They're going to have a revolt, because that's the exact same thing happened when suddenly Donald Sterling disappeared as the owner. Because Clipper players at that point said, we are not going to play for this man.
Yeah.
Now it's up to the league office to solve the situation. Well, Sarver announced on Wednesday he's putting the franchise up for sale. But the stuff was so severe in terms of the investigation. They interviewed 320 Suns employees over a 17-year period. 101 people testified that their lives and their careers were impacted by the way Robert Sarver interacted with the employees, whether it's a racist comment, a sexual innuendo, whether it's the battering emotionally of employees for not doing the job he demanded they do. So he's gone. He's going to make a mega profit. He paid $184 million for the franchise. They're going to sell it for probably $2.1 or $2.4 billion. But bad guy out, and the players are the ones that forced this because they kept dropping hints. You're opening NBA camps? We're not coming to camp if he's still owning the team. Wow,
exactly. And I mean, of all the professional sports leagues, the NBA is the one that's most socially aware. They're the ones that, they understand what's going on in society and trying to have a good face, when it comes to racial issues, gender issues, et cetera. I mean, heck, they were trying to promote the whole WNBA. And he's an owner of the WNBA franchise as well. So it's just amazing that these kinds of ingrates still exist. So good on the players for pushing the issue and forcing the guy out, because it's just uncalled for. I mean, this is 2022. I mean, we got to move beyond all this BS.
Speaking of the WNBA, sidebar story that has just kind of broken. We have talked about the whole Brittany Griner situation, still political prisoner in Russia. 12 top WNBA players who were in Russia last year when she played have rejected contracts of $1 million and up, are not going back to Russia to play while she's still a political prisoner. That's pretty interesting. Now, there are other pro leagues for women around the country, France, Italy, Spain, but 12 WNBA stars have rejected contract offers to go play in Russia this year. The outcome of the Brittany Griner story.